Now we take a look at news stories making headlines around the globe. Following a public backlash over the inclusion of people convicted of serious crimes, President Bola Tinubu has reviewed the controversial list of 175 convicts earlier approved for presidential pardon. A statement says the president signed new instruments of clemency, removing offenders convicted of kidnapping, drug trafficking, human trafficking, fraud, and unlawful possession of firearms. It adds that others on the old list will now have their sentences commuted instead. Arise correspondent Godfrey Eshemoge has details.
The reviewed lists show that the number of beneficiaries drops from 175 to 120. Among the most notable names is that of Miriam Sanda, who was handed a death sentence for killing her husband in 2017. The government revoked the pardon earlier granted to her, changing it to 12 years in prison. 4 others had their death sentences commuted to life in prison, while 15 others were pardoned outright. The Tinubu administration's review of the presidential pardon lists means that convicts of serious crimes like kidnapping, drug trafficking, human trafficking, fraud, and illegal arms possession will no longer benefit from clemency. This may entail the government taking a tougher stance on insecurity. The decision also reflects President Tinubu's effort to distance his administration from perceptions of leniency towards corruption, insecurity, and organized crime. This balances the constitutional power of mercy with the need for accountability in serious offenses. The initial pardon list had sparked public outrage, but legal analysts say the review shows sensitivity to victims of crime and could help rebuild the trust in the justice system. By revisiting the list after public backlash, the Tinubu administration seems to have set a precedent that clemency decisions can be revisited in the interest of justice and security.